Hello there, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, my friends, we have all officially crossed the halfway mark for this year. We are now at a turning point. This year has flown by, for me at least, and some of us are standing here at this turning point at mid-year with a mix of emotions, right? We've all gone through many different things already in this past 6 months. Now, this month of July is going to be really big because this is where Spirit is asking you, what is it that you're ready to release and let go of right now? What is it that you're aware of that you can release or let go of? And what is it that you're calling into your life? What is it that you're walking towards? Spirit wants you to get very clear on this. They're aligning everything for you right now, and July is marking that initiation point. This is where things are going to really get interesting for you. So I wanted to bring you some messages, some guidance, something that your soul is ready to hear through the cards I'm going to pull for you today. So let's get into it. All right, Aquarius, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to hear as you walk into this month of July. So we're going to start with a spirit animal card. This is an animal that is guiding you this month of July, and it's coming to you with a message. So we are getting for you Giraffe. Visionary. You, my friends, are visionaries. So if you're seeing a giraffe, this is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So I feel I'm picking up on the energy of the seer. I feel that there's a lot that you can see. So rise above earthly matters, Aquarius. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Okay, I feel you are someone that sees life clearly. You see things clearly, much more than those around you, and you're able to share that and express that. And I feel this is a gift, this is a superpower that you have. So I'm going to read this to you one more time. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Don't be afraid to love with a big heart, Aquarius. I know sometimes when we do have a big heart and we're sharing that love, sometimes we can be taken for granted or taken advantage of. All that means is you're meant to redirect that energy where you're giving your big-hearted love. If it's not feeling good there, you can redirect it. They want you to keep that heart open though, and rise above earthly matters. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So I'm getting the safari. I'm also getting Africa coming in. So perhaps, you know, safari in Africa are ringing a bell for you or resonating in some way. So we have here the Temperance card. So I'm getting the presence of angels in your life. You might be communicating with angels. They're communicating with you, showing up in your life somewhere, maybe in an image on a wall, in a book, maybe online. Perhaps you're hearing the name angel, right? They're definitely coming in. It's because they're bringing into your awareness something that you're meant to know. There's something big that is about to happen for you this month of July. And they're definitely coming in, giving you the signs that you need to know before this comes in, whatever this is. So create some balance, keep yourself centered as you are moving through your life's experience. So the Temperance card is a major arcana card, so its energy is prominent in our life. However, it tends to be in the background, this energy. So some of you are going to feel this intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. We have the Eight of Swords. You are breaking free from something here, my friends. This is why the signs are coming in. You're feeling it. So if there's any kind of fear that is, you know, fear that is holding you back, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, I know that there's change coming in. I know this is happening. I know I can't see it, but I can definitely feel it. Like, you know what's happening, but there's thoughts, stories, words, things people have said to you that are holding you in place. I feel you're about to break through them. So there's something happening in your life where you're going to find yourself breaking free from something. Okay, so this is the Eight of Swords. This is you taking your power back. And oh my goodness, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So the wheel is turning in your favor here, Aquarius. I want you to know that. Something here is going to happen suddenly. Definitely change taking place. This is going to be a different season in your life. You're about to enter a world that is different than the one that you have been living, if you already haven't shifted into this. So the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana card, lets me know that you're definitely going through some big changes this month. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when you share with me how these cards, how this reading resonates for you. So share with me in the comment section below, everyone. All right, we've got some giraffes. There's 3 of them. So I feel that the number 3 is represented in your world in some way. This is expansion. This is growth. This is you working with others. I do feel that teamwork is going to make the dream work for you. So working with others is going to be very beneficial for you. Some of you are going to find that you are spending time with others, or you're breaking free from some sort of enmeshment is what they're saying, the word enmeshment or entanglement. Okay, so this is what's coming. There's a major breaking free that is happening. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they'll put the pieces together for you. All right, so those of you that have been looking for some guidance, some sort of signs, information around something that you need clarity on, this is coming in for you through the experience you are currently having, especially one around freedom. I feel freedom is a huge word here. So this could be a word that is somehow floating around in your life. Something that you have been talking about, something that you have been thinking about. And perhaps you're thinking about, I'm getting a lot of thoughts, your mental scape here. I feel that some of you may have been in your mind a lot, maybe unintentionally, without even being aware that you are. You know, whenever we're in our minds overthinking something, it activates emotions. And these emotions are our communicators from our body, letting us know that there's something that we're focusing on, an energy that we might be seeing or thinking about that is affecting our psyche, our soul, our emotions, our body. And sometimes we don't recognize this because we are, caught up in the energies of this earthly material world. Caught up in our jobs, caught up in our relationships, caught up in stress and anxiety and all kinds of things, right? Stress being the biggest one. Here, Spirit wants you to bring yourself back to you, to your physical body, to the here and the now, this present moment. Disconnect from the noise. Because here in this space, when you're connected to yourself, is where you're going to receive that guidance, is where you're going to know what it is that you need to do in order to break free from something that has been holding you captive. This could be your own thoughts that you have about yourself. These could be words that people have said to you that didn't feel good. This could be words that your parents have spoken to you. This could be things that a teacher, a friend, a spouse, an old partner may have said to you. These are things that don't feel true to you, but they sit there because someone said it. So maybe there's a chance they might be true. It's almost like you're fighting with yourself in your own mind. I'm also getting someone who's in denial, not wanting to see the truth when it's right there in front of them. And I feel it's a block. It's something that you're choosing not to see because it's more painful to actually look at it and have to face the truth. But they want you to take the blindfold off and they want you to look at it dead in the eyes and move through it. I know sometimes that can be really hard and you have to be ready to do that. And those of you that are here, where if this resonates for you, the message that's coming through this card and you're connecting with it, I feel your soul is now ready to break free from something and experience something new. To enter in and immerse yourself to an experience that is not something that you're used to. It's new, so you have to allow that adjustment period to get used to this new energy. That is, the changes that we have, I find in my own life is the adjustment period that I don't like. It's the uncomfort in getting to know this new energy that is different than what we're used to, that's familiar, that's comfortable, right? So I always give myself at least 3 to 6 months to get used to an energy before I judge it, before I decide I don't want to do it, or if it doesn't feel in alignment. And I feel right now Spirit is calling you, to choose to step into your power and not be afraid to do that. So the fear is an illusion. Fear is only powerful if you give it the power to be powerful. Fear can be in our lives, but we can set it aside and take the driver's seat of our life and take on that leadership role and have fear in the passenger seat. You know, you can feel it, you can see it, but it doesn't have to override your experience or your choices and decisions and the actions that you take. And I'm seeing some of you reinforcing some of these fears, like not reinforcing them, but changing them into strengths, and then taking those strengths and reinforcing them and creating some healthy boundaries. This is also going to be important as you're walking along your journey here. Creating balance within yourself, right? This is going to be really important. Balance is key here. Your equilibrium, your sovereignty, your individuality. Right? This is what you're being drawn back to. It is you remembering who you are through some sort of a realization that you have, even if it's for a split second because something happened. So this is where the angels are coming in, and they are giving you signs, communicating to you, letting you know that something is about to take place. This is an inner knowing as well. And earth angels, the presence of earth angels are around you. Know that you are supported at this time. So earth angels show up as people that are doing kind acts, being of service, and they're full of love. You feel love when you connect to them. These are earth angels. And so you might be feeling the experience of earth angels, maybe even in a group setting. Okay, so yeah, this is what's coming through this temperance card. And areas of your life that are out of balance right now, Aquarius, I feel Spirit is wanting you to, one by one, take a look at where it needs to be stabilized or balanced out and work on balancing these areas. So I'm getting work-life balance come kind of out of alignment here. Maybe there's too much time that you're putting into your work and not enough in your family. Or maybe you're not putting enough energy into your work because you're feeling, I don't know, a certain way. Maybe you're feeling trapped in your own head, not able to make a decision or whatever. This is a really strong card. It's a really strong energy, and there's passiveness here. It's not active. It feels stuck. It feels like it's not able to move. And I feel you're being called to move, get into motion with your energy and even your physical body. So I don't know, your physical body here is coming up. Aquarius, so I don't know if any of you have kind of stopped exercising or moving your body. Maybe you sit at a desk all the time and you don't really move your body. Spirit is calling you to start moving your body. Get outside and go for a walk. Do some yoga, do some jumping jacks, some sort of movement with your body. This is going to be really important for you, especially this month of July, loosening up your limbs, you know, moving them around. There's tension, tightness here that I'm picking up on. And this is something that Spirit wants you to loosen up. And I feel this is where the balance is going to come in as well. So what I'm getting here are tension headaches. I don't know if any of you have been feeling these. So maybe there's something that you're holding on to. So I get tension headaches. I sometimes find myself just tensed. And sometimes when I'm doing my readings, I'm like really close and doing it like this. And I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing here? Why am I so tense and tight? And that's sometimes I'm picking up on energies that are coming through the collective, right? So yes, we have angels, a lot of guidance and wisdom that is coming through. So you may have conversations with people, you know, someone that might be older than you, maybe has more information about something. They don't have to be older than you. I'm just saying older because I feel they have more information around something that you might be seeking. This could be like a parent, a grandparent that you're talking to, and you're having this beautiful conversation, and they're sharing with you maybe their life story or how they kept things in balance in their own life when they were facing similar challenges or issues, right? And this is a really beautiful energy for you, Aquarius, because I feel that there's a lot of nice energies, comforting energies around you and experiences that you're having. And this is something that Spirit wants you to really feel into, to really enjoy in your life, is the experiences that you're having that are tied to love, that feel supportive, to actually put your energy and effort there and not just be all about work. I don't know why work's coming in for you. I don't know if you're a workaholic. I tend to work a lot, and I might look like I'm working sometimes and I'm not actually working. It's because I'm learning, I'm absorbing, taking information in. So I really feel that some of you, it's a period for you to, you're growing, you are expanding. So there's a lot of information coming in, a lot of lessons that you are learning through the experiences that you're having, and through you breaking free. I feel your soul is ready to be free right now. It is ready to step into its own essence and share that with the world. Like, it wants to speak, it wants to be heard, it wants to be seen in some way. Okay, so I feel that you're being called to listen to this. Now, I'm getting a major transition that is happening here in July for you. Maybe there's already a change that you've been thinking about, or one that is happening. And I feel this is going to be a really good change, even though sometimes when we do experience change, it's uncomfortable. It is unfamiliar. It is change for some of us. We just don't like it, right? I don't know. Some of you might be people that don't like change. I have a few people in my life that tell me, I don't like change. I don't like it when someone spontaneously does something, or if I have to change my schedule or routine, it really creates like anxiety and a problem for them, something that they have to work through. And this is where, I feel that change is something that is constant. It is inevitable. It happens all the time. So the more that we can learn to build a healthy relationship with change by being a little bit more flexible and adaptable, the better that we can move through it. And when we're repeating the affirmation of, I don't like change, that's an affirmation that you're repeating if you're saying this, is actually being reinforced through the things that we're experiencing, the changes that are coming in that are making us feel uncomfortable. So I just wanted to say that there's definitely change coming in for you this month of July, but it's really good. Okay, so Spirit is saying there's a lot of sprinkles that are going to be, there's a lot of sprinkles of blessings within the changes that you are experiencing. Some of these are going to be like microdose changes, very, very small ones. And for some of you, these are going to be big ones, life-altering ones. And again, things that are happening quickly, things that are happening suddenly. And some of you might be dreading the fact that I'm saying this because you don't like change, but this is where Spirit wants you to know that this change that's coming in is for your ultimate growth. It is something that you don't want to try to resist. It is something that you don't want to fight with. It is something that you want to flow into and embrace, because it's bringing you growth. It's bringing you into a new experience. You're actually changing seasons in your life, and this next season in your life is full of abundance. It is full of blessings if you believe that. You can work against it and say to yourself something different that is not in alignment with that, or you can step into that and say, yes, my life is full of blessings. So having a gratitude journal here is going to be beneficial and a superpower for you. And walking that path of faith, right? So just like sometimes, we're in the season of summer right now where I'm living, and we are in, September, October, moving into the energy of fall. And, when fall is coming in, we can feel the season changing, right? The leaves are going yellow, they're falling. The coffee shops are also representing fall through some of the, limited edition coffees that they have, like pumpkin lattes. We start to wear boots and sweaters. That's one of my favorite seasons, right? I love boots and sweaters, and, the fireplace going on. It's like crisp outside. It's this kind of an energy. Some of you are going to gradually feel something shifting and happening, and you are embracing this. You're moving and flowing with it, where others, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I can feel this. I can sense it. I don't know what it is, but I know it's there. Maybe there's fear there. Maybe there's excitement, but you're definitely sensing this, Aquarius. And yes, there's a big, big change coming in. You're going to see things from a higher perspective here. So I do feel that There's an awakening that is happening within the energy of this spread, within the energy that you're going to experience in your life this month of July. And Spirit wants you to stay open-minded and open-hearted as you are moving through this, and not block yourself off or close yourself off to what you're deserving and worthy of, right? Fear, sometimes that's one of the biggest things that gets in the way, and you're meant to step into your power at this time. Everything that is happening in your life is you stepping into your power, right? So you may be going through something that feels really intense, and perhaps you're looking for guidance external to you, like asking people for advice, sharing too much, getting caught up in energies and feel like you're sinking or drowning, right? But that's, you don't need to go outside of yourself. They're asking you to go inward, because that's where the guidance is. They want you to trust yourself. This is you coming back and remembering who you are as well. Sometimes we get caught up in the world's energies. And as we are shifting, you know, whenever we go through this transition period, I feel some of you are about to have a full circle experience around something specific. Something is coming back full circle. So I'm getting like life experiences coming in, different cycles in our lives, cycles of our parents, cycles of our grandparents, finding ourselves within the same kind of an experience our parent or grandparent had, but we are in a different recipe of that experience. I don't know if any of you have had that realization recently, but that's coming in as something that you are becoming aware of and gaining a lot of wisdom and knowledge around. So the Wheel of Fortune's purpose in your life is to obviously change you into a new cycle, like you're evolving through this, but you're gaining a lot of wisdom that you're going to be able to apply in your life and also share with others, right? Beginner's luck is coming in here. So, you know, anytime I make a new recipe in my own life, so if I'm, you know, I love cooking, so I'll look for recipes and I get super excited when I find a new one and it looks really tasty. I have to watch videos of people eating it. It's a weird thing I do, but then I start to get into I immerse myself in it. I could taste it in my mouth and I know exactly the flavors that are in there. So I run to the grocery store and I whip it up, and that first time I made it, it tastes awesome. And then I get overly confident, and the next time I make it, I'm just making a big mess of it and it doesn't taste good. And after that, it's like, okay, good luck trying to do that again, until I actually focus. So I feel this is the Wheel of Fortune for some of you as well, where it's not that you're going to make it, you know, a recipe the wrong way the next time. It's just, there's this beautiful energy where it's time for you to explore. It's time for you to be curious around the things that light you up, the things that you're passionate about, to explore this new season, because anything is possible here, right? And visionary, you have a lot of dreams and goals here, and Spirit is actually showing you the way, and they're showing you from a higher perspective, one that you haven't seen before. So you know what? You are full of wisdom here, my friends, and I feel it's time to put that wisdom into something that is, you can see it with your own eyes. Like, it's not something in your mind. It's not something you speak about. It's something that you actually created. So what I'm going to do now is pull a numerology oracle card. Life is full of numbers, and I feel that some of you have been seeing numbers recently. This is going to be a number that is guiding you this month. So carry it with you. And I want you to pay attention to the colors on the cards as well, because these are going to be prominent for you. So the number 26, everyone, is love and partnership. Focus on love and partnership here. Or maybe that's where the focus is in your life. So if you're seeing the number 26, this is a confirmation. And, you know, you might be seeing this number on a receipt, on a home address, a cell phone number somewhere. It's coming in for you. So this card indicates a time when a romantic relationship is about to enter your life. Perhaps you are single and you're about to meet a special someone, or maybe your current relationship is about to progress to a deeper level of understanding and commitment. Either way, love is just around the corner, provided that you believe in it. That's going to be the important part, right? So in the meantime, you're being encouraged to focus on what you have to offer rather than what you'd like to receive. By doing so, you will attract a mutually loving relationship that serves both parties' needs. Remember, you must believe that love exists in order to attract it into your life. So work on any limiting beliefs or negative thoughts you have that aren't in alignment with love, right? So in order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are leading you towards a romantic relationship. So love and appreciate yourself as you are today, okay? Embrace your imperfections and be assured that you are worthy of love. You're loved, and your loved one will appear when you know. I'm going to read that part one more time. I'm so sorry. So your loved one will appear when you know without a doubt that you are lovable and deserving. So the fact that I couldn't even read that, I don't know if you're feeling that you're not deserving or worthy of love, but know that you are, and Spirit is confirming that for you right now. So we have an affirmation that you can write down and use this month of July. I don't know how, I don't know when, but love is on its way. So once again, I don't know how, and I don't know when, but love is on its way. So look at that, love and partnership. So let's close off now with an angel number. So some of you might already be seeing this angel number. This is going to be also guiding you through this month. So we are getting for you, heed the signs. Aquarius, it's time for you to heed the signs. So 3030 is the number. Don't ignore divine guidance. Some of you are receiving premonitions. Don't ignore those either. So it's time for you to start taking steps, move with grace, and you're receiving foresight. So they want you to have intention behind your decisions and actions here, my friends. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone. Katomi has some new candles in her collection. These are available right now. I'll leave a link in the description box below. This collection is called the Evening Calm. It is absolutely beautiful, this candle. I've lit it a few times already, and it smells absolutely amazing. So it comes with a crescent moon, a stone that is activated through you setting an intention and lighting this candle. Now, it comes in two sizes. This is the larger size, and this is the smaller size. So if you're interested in these candles, secure yours today. Again, the link for these are in the description box below. There's only a limited supply and they usually sell out. So grab yours today.